Hey, welcome back, guys. In my last video, when I was talking about the Arc Division Reactor 19 with the ported slide and really ported barrel, but um, what I was saying is that I didn't think there was much of a difference shooting 115 between a stock 19, the porting, and that I thought that the MR920 with the Talon grips had more recoil control, with the granulate grips had more recoil control than that uh, Arc Reactor 19, Arc Division Reactor 19. So got me thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a go. I've got what you see here from the right to left. I've got a stock Glock 19 with a stipple job, the stock Glock with the Arc Division Reactor 19, MR920 stock with Talon grips, and then a Glock 34 stock with Talon grips as well. So I'm gonna run them all. I don't have my DR920 with the 5-hole ports, but it doesn't shoot 115 anyway, so I got it on loaning out to a buddy. So you know, couldn't run that anyway, so I'm running the Glock 34, which is pretty stock, but with the Talon grip. So we're gonna see which one and you know, what things can you do to your gun to make it control recoil more. So stand by, we will take a look at that now. Hey guys, welcome back. I am shooting this Norma range and training 115. All right, and this is the order that I'm gonna shoot. I'm shooting each gun 3 rounds slow fire at the rate of 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. And then guns 1 through 4, and then I'm gonna pick it back up, and on the beep I'm going to, from compressed ready, push out, shoot 5 as fast as I can. So slow fire 3 through each gun, and then starting back over as fast as I can, 5 rounds from compressed ready on the beep. And the first one that I'll be shooting is the Glock 19 with a stipple job. The second one I'm gonna be shooting is my buddy's Glock 19. Pretty factory other than the trigger. But this one has got the Arc Division Reactor 19 on it, as you can see. All right, and it is stock other than he has some goon tape on it. Then I'm gonna shoot the MR920 with the Talon grips. This is completely stock other than the aftermarket. It's got a CAG work extended and raised slide stop slide release, and of course the dot. And then I'm gonna shoot the factory Glock 34. This is completely factory. I think I might have switched out the guide rod. I should have looked, sorry. I have videos on all these other than my, the Glock 19 that my buddy gave me. But you know, I took the reactor slide off and put it on my stippled one. So if you're interested in any of these, you can find them on my channel. So let's go ahead and get started with the Glock 19 with a stipple job. All right, so here we go. Glock 19 with a stipple job. Let's see how it bounces around. Not bad. All right. Here is Glock 19 with the Arc Division Reactor. All right, that was noticeably less recoil. It's amazing when you go from one to the other, how you can tell. I could tell that was noticeably less recoil. All right, let's do the MR920. All right, next is the MR920. Let's see how this recoils. And Glock 34. All right, so I want to take back some of the things that I said. All right, after having shot them all in succession, I would like to take back some of the things that I said. All right, the less recoil was from slow fire was this gun. Now, I kind of wasn't paying attention, and when I was shooting, I just was enjoying shooting and was not counting. So I shot some more than others. This one, I do believe, was one of them. Yes, I shot this one. See, I was 2, 3. So I shot this one about 5 times. Just wasn't thinking. Just when I started pulling the trigger, I was like, oh, wow, that's way less recoil. So then I just kept pulling the trigger. So I'm going to reload and then go ahead and run the fast fire. But just shooting slow fire, this one did, in fact, have less recoil, comparable with this one. All right, so this one and this one had the least amount of recoil. These two guns had, the MR920 and the Glock 19 had the most recoil with the 115. I would say this one probably had a little bit more than this one, but we're going to go ahead and fast fire and see how it goes. All right, 5 rounds with the Glock 19 with the stipple job as quickly as I can. Let's see how snappy it is. By the way, I'm at 5 yards. Arc Division Reactor with the ported barrel and slide. 5 yards, 5 rounds as quickly as I can. MR920, 5 yards, 5 rounds as fast as I can. Got locked back, all right. And Glock 34, 5 yards, 5 rounds as fast as I can. All right, probably the same. I'm gonna have to say once again that it was probably the same. This one and this one were about comparable with recoil. It might even have been squeaked out with this one. There's not a doubt now in my mind that if I were to throw some Talon grips on here, some sort of granulate, you know, something aggressive, some aggressive texturing, that this one would probably have more recoil control than this one. If I sat here and shot them back to back, I could probably tell you which one has less recoil. However, I'm not going to do that, but I was surprised. Like I was pretty certain that this was not going to have any less recoil than the MR920 with the Talon grips on them, but I was wrong. It did. It had less recoil. So there you go. At least when I was slow firing, once we started rapid firing, it was not as noticeable, but I did notice it. It was less recoil. I was wrong. The porting did soften up the recoil, made it a little more controllable. And, you know, having shot them back to back, I can tell you that the felt recoil was noticeably less with this gun than it was with the MR920 with the Glock 19 with the stipple job and the MR920 with the Talon grip. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.